Hiya, I'm Kate and this is Josephine.
And I'm Simon and this is Jack.
So during lockdown, I think like all of us, we've been eating a little bit and probably not doing as much exercise as we should. So me and Josephine were talking and we decided that we should ring Simon and Jack and see if we can decide how we're going to get some exercise done. So what we've decided to do is come and meet our friend Christine and she's going to show us some good exercises and maybe give us some clues on how to swap different things for doing bad things for good things, like maybe, I don't know, using the stairs instead of the lift, because we've been using the lift quite a lot.
Hi Christine, it's really nice to see you again. Jack and I and Kate and Josephine were really worrying about how to sort of try and get ourselves fit again after lockdown, because we're both feeling a bit sort of out of condition and stuff. And we want to really know just how to get started.
Well, it's really easy. We can do some exercises here in the house. I can show you some of them, no problem. I've got a few little things that don't cost that much to buy at the shop, only a couple of pounds. And we can get started. It's relatively cheap and easy to do.
Christine, Josephine's been liking doing a bit of like keep fit in the house, but we've not got any like weights or kettlebells or anything. Is there anything that she can use without buying like fancy equipment?
There's lots of stuff around the house you can use. For weights, you can use either bottles of water or tins of beans, soup, whatever, and just hold them in your hand. They're great. There's lots and lots of things. Towel, if you need a mat on the floor, if you just roll a towel up and put it under your knees to just protect your knees, and just a bit of space as well. So
it's really just about every time you're doing something, just to think about swapping, whether you can swap it for something that is a bit more active.
Yes, like going, instead of using the lift, using the stairs, walking down for a newspaper or your shopping, instead of getting in the car. There's lots and lots. Getting off the bus, a stop early is a great one if you're on the bus, or if you're in the car, just parking it a little bit further out of town as well.
So how do we know when exercise is working? Is it when we're sort of out of breath or when we're sweating? What is it?
Doing exercise makes your heart work harder to get the oxygen round. So you're working well if you're out of breath. So people get worried when they're out of breath and go, I've gone too far, and that's not actually the case. I usually say if you can still talk, if you're a little bit out of breath but you can still talk, then that is fine. That's just your heart working and it makes it stronger.
So basically then, we can just exercise anywhere?
Yes, and outside in the fresh air. Now parks are open. Why don't I show you some really simple things to do just in your house? I've got a few bits of equipment that I've got that don't cost a lot of money, and you can just pick up at the local shops, to be honest. It'll be good fun. I do these exercises every day because it's my job. But everyone's got to start somewhere. I would like everyone to start off with just the simple ones and then work your way up to the more difficult ones. If you're feeling unwell or dizzy or anything like that, stop, sit down, have a drink. If you're still feeling unwell, call a doctor. So I thought the first exercises we could do, we'll do them sitting down on a chair. So if we just come just to the edge of the chair, and I've got a rubber band here, so you can use a little band that we can get quite cheap from the shop. This one only costs £1.99. What we do is tie a knot in it, put our hands through it so it's not stressing our hands, and then we're just going to move them out a bit. And this exercises our shoulders and our pectorals. And then with the same band, we can put it round our feet. And lift and just pull to the side. Or we can do it standing still on one leg and then the other. And that's going to work the top of our thighs and our bottom. And we're just going to do a bit of skipping, which is a great way to raise your heart rate. You can do it like this, or it doesn't have to be so fast. We can just do it like we did at school. Have loads of fun until you stop. Skipping ropes are great, but if you don't have them, or if they're too tricky, we can jump and make the motion with our arms at the same time. Jumping jacks. Now there's 3 ways of doing that. We can do the lesser one first, which is half jacks, which is just moving our arms and our legs at the same time, each side. Pick up the pace. Or we can do full ones. Or, if you're feeling really brave, all at the same time. So we're going to do a plank and we're going to do some push-ups. This works all of your body, but in particular your core, which is the muscles behind your tummy that kind of keep you upright and help you lift and carry and do all those day-to-day things. So we do that by coming onto all fours, making sure our shoulder and wrists are under each other. Then we stretch out our legs onto our tiptoes and pull our tummies in and look up. Now, if you're finding this a bit hard, you can move your feet so they're wide, which gives you a bit more stability. Or, failing that, you come down onto your knees, but make sure to keep your head and your shoulders over your hands. And from there, seeing that we're on the floor, we're going to do some press-ups. I'm going to need to come forward onto this top bit of your leg here, is the bit we use. So we do the same as we did with the plank. We pull ourselves forward, feet up, arms a little bit wider this time, and then we come down and up, keeping that tummy in. After we've gotten our heart all worked up, it's great to just relax and do a bit of stretching. It's always important to cool down. So we've got a little routine where we put our hands to our heart. We push our hands together up to the ceiling, down into surrender position. Just push them back just a little bit. Bring them forward. Legs apart slightly and down to the floor. When we come back up, make sure we come up slowly and roll our backs. And that stretches every part of your body. If we have limited a bit mobility, or are in a wheelchair or anything, there is still some exercises that we can do. So we're going to be in our chair and they're all upper body. So we're going to start by doing some punches. So we can do punches and we can also do side punches. So we're going to do them. We can also do the uppercuts and we can do speedball, and they'll always get your heart thumping and moving. We can do some stretches, so we can do pectorals. We can also do bicep curls and triceps.
So that were really good, and I hope that's helped everyone just to think about how you can swap different things. And remember, it's not about getting fit, it's about feeling good. So why not try some swaps, and why not comment in the comment box below about what you've swapped. So tell us, we'd love to hear some different things. So from everyone at the Josephine and Jack project, I just want to say stay safe and we'll see you soon. Bye.